Hello, Olo again, man. Nuggets of wisdom. Just dropped some gems for you this morning. My topic today is being hasty is the enemy. Being hasty is the enemy. Let's talk about it. Welcome back. Why are you please like, share, hitting the notification bell for new content. Brothers, I, Olu, is guilty as charged of being hasty. I say that again. Myself, I am guilty as charged of being hasty. I look around all my life and see some things that I've done that could have been done a little bit. I think everybody in their lives have really had that moment in their lives that they look back and say maybe there could be some things that could have been done a little better. But before we go on, I want us to actually look into, I'm a wordsmith. I like listening to, and I like understanding words, what they actually mean. So I went up to just dig up a little bit of what, I guess all of us know what hasty means, but let's break it down so we can have a better understanding of what we're talking about here. The Macmillan Dictionary describes hasty as doing things in a hurry without carefully planning or thought. The Oxford Dictionary says acting with excessive speed or insufficient consideration. The Webster Dictionary explains as done or made without due consideration or attention. I say that again. Due consideration or attention. Brothers, haste will put you in a lot of trouble. Haste will destroy, or you have to go back to go and repeat the things that you avoided in the first place. In my life, if I look back at things that need not to be in a rush, it was ridiculous. There was no reason for me personally to be in haste. There was no reason to feel that I have to do a certain thing at a certain time. It actually makes no sense. When I look at the things that, for example, let me put some context in this. You're young in the area of relationship. You rush in because the emotional level is high. And everybody believes if I don't get it right now, I will never get it. That's actually a wrong way of thinking. It's actually totally messed up. Yes, they may say opportunity comes in the once, but I believe in this lifetime, everybody's had more than one opportunity. For some reason, I can't explain it, but that's happened. So you cannot say specifically and say that, oh, if I don't get this opportunity, I will never get another one. And I'm not even saying, but in the area of relationship, if it's not like a life and death thing, if it's not like it's going to take you out, we got to be very careful in being hasty. Look at what this definition said here. Doing things in a hurry without careful consideration or thought. The kicker here is careful consideration or thought. Man, I look back in some areas in my life that could have been done better. Rushing out to do this, rushing out to do that. And if I don't do it, something will happen. The life will come to an end. It was a good decision then, it should be a good decision now. It's like you telling about wisdom. Wisdom has never changed. If those words are good then, it should be good now. If that relationship was going to be good then, give it time and let's oversee. Let's go under current what's going on. Let's have consideration. Let's have some thought to this. Let's have some plan to this. This is me. This is what I've done. Wasting time about rushing into haste about something in the area of relationship, come out of it and find out, oh, it's not all what it cracked up to be. There was not enough careful thought. I put myself, you don't even have to own up. If you've never been in haste, then you know, I will take you to church and pray the lying spirit out of you. All of us have been in haste for no absolutely good reason. And other people are sending us a bill of goods saying, oh, yeah, you better jump on this ship or you won't have them. And it's like a microwave. I've said this before. It's one of my videos. It's microwave versus crock pot. The food was not properly cooked. You stop it in the microwave, it came out 5 minutes. It's fast food. When you put food inside the crock pot, it takes time to actually cook. 6-7 hours. Like I remember time I put black eyed peas inside the crock pot. It may take 5 to 6 hours. But by the time it comes out of the crock pot, you know that thing has gone into the nutrients that have gone into it, the onions have gone into it, tomatoes have gone into it, because it's been well cooked. In other words, in the area of haste, there's been concentration, there's been consideration, and there's been some thought and planning put into it. My brothers, haste. Did you plan for it? Did you consider it? What is your return on investment? Will this work in the long term? Is this person I am actually, holding, carrying the water for? Are they value added, or their liability? If I take that, if me going this route, how many years would it cost me? What am I willing to gain? Can I come back and do it again? Can I take my time doing it? Brother, this is so simple. Not so simple, but we live in a society that everything is going on 100 miles per hour. Nothing is, do it your way, right? Everything is going by like speed of light. But nothing is actually properly planned or thought out. I don't want you to, in this era, I don't want you to live your life in haste. And if you have to do something, what are the things I can do better that I don't have to do in haste? Myself included, man. I have a lot of things on my plate that I'm supposed to do on time. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm guilty as charged. But I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. So my brothers, being hasty is the enemy. Do not forget about that. Being hasty may cost you more than you realize. Being hasty may end up destroying you in more ways than you can remember. Bro, sis, I'm paying for some things that I went hasty into to this day. They might happen 20 years ago, but I'm still paying for that. And I would say that I don't wish that on my worst enemy, man. I don't wish that on my brothers. I don't wish that on my sisters. I don't want you to put your time in, your love in, your attention in, and you run into a haze, and you now want to try and fix it and make it better. Oh, let it that, and because everybody told you about it, but you run into it with haste. I'm gonna close with this. How do I avoid being hasty? How do I avoid doing that? It's not as simple, but I'm going to give you some quick guidelines and takeaways that probably going forward, when you want to make those decisions, you may go another route. So I'm going to give 5 steps. Number 1, ask yourself serious questions. Do I need to do that right now? Is it a life and death situation? If it's not, then you're in haste. Number two, is it time sensitive? Do I have to do it? If it's a school thing that you need to do right now, if you don't show up at a particular moment and it's time sensitive, right? Money sensitive, there's a lot of things surround that particular situation, yeah, don't do it. If it's not time sensitive, there's nothing to be hasty about. Number three, sometimes you just have to take an L. And what do I mean by that? Sometimes it's better that you miss the boat. And I'm not saying it's easy. And I know people may say, oh, Olu, why do you want to have a loss? But sometimes some loss looks like loss in the moment, but not in the long run. You may do something right now that everybody ran into it hastily. The cardiac has some go, and sometimes you may have a temporary loss. That's okay. Number four, find other alternatives. Are there other ways I can do that I may need to plan more, that I need to do better about it? No, I don't. Maybe that's what I need to do. And lastly, seek other people's perspective. I think there's the book of Proverbs saying the multiple of counsel, there's wisdom. It shouldn't just be by your own. Ask other people who are doing what you're trying to do. And let them warn you, don't do this before, I've already done that. So man, I can go on. But brother, if you don't hear anything at all, being hasty is the enemy. And trust me, it will just cost you dearly, cost you emotionally, cost you financially, cost you spiritually. In some cases, cost you physically. Some people have been sick by going through some things hastily, and they turn at the end of it, it wasn't pretty. I know people who have died from hasty decisions. I can go on, but this Olu again, man, nuggets of wisdom. Please like, share, hit the notification bell. Let everybody know, man, we just need to be dropping some gems today. God bless you. This Olu, I'm out.